All right, boom. Hey everybody, welcome back to Coils of Love's YouTube channel. So today's video is in collaboration with my girl Makeup by Diva 21, aka Glam House TV. Or House of Glam TV. I always mix that up. She wanted to do like a glitter holiday makeup video, and it has been a minute since I've been, recording and things like that, so I'm probably a little rusty. But I really did want to come and do this with her because, one, I got some palettes that are like glitter-based palettes, and I wanted to mess around with some glitter, so I was like, this is like a banging collab for me, you know what I'm saying? So I don't mind working with her, let's do it. So I did my eyebrows, and that is really a thing that I love to do. Like, people get the like tattoo and the threading and the microblading and all, threading, the microblading and stuff, so that they don't have to do their eyebrows like every single day. And I get that because it's convenient. You can just get up and go. But I actually like taking the time to perfect my eyebrows as perfected as I can personally make them. And my favorite freaking pencil is the Jordana Fabu Brow Eyebrow Pencil. And I have it in the shade Midnight Brown. This is my second pencil. My other one is right here. It's so bad, the freaking thing is gone. Like, there's no more left to it. So I'm tossing that. So yeah, that's basically what this is gonna be about. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going for. I don't even know. I wanted to do something like maybe like a black shadow on my lid, and then I was thinking of putting some glitter speckles throughout. That's what I was thinking of doing. But then I feel like that doesn't give me a chance to really play in the palettes that I have. So I don't know if that's what I really want to do. I just feel like I don't know what I want to do. I don't want to do gold. I love red, but I'm trying to do something. I don't know. All right. What's this? Is this empty? Okay, this is empty. I don't know why I have that freaking package. Some bubble wrap. So let me show you guys the palettes that I have picked up. I ordered the Kathleen Lights X ColourPop palette. So most of you probably already know about Kathleen Lights. She is a YouTuber and she is awesome. I freaking love her channel. And I just want to show you what it looks like. So this is the palette, and that's what it looks like. I think the shades in here are gorgeous, and she is my fellow Aquarian, and she put a shade in here that represents us, which is called Water Bearer. And then this other palette I picked up is All I See Is Magic. So this palette was, I think it was $14 or $16. It was on sale. They were having, ColourPop has been having some major crazy sales. So I was like, I want to try that out. So yeah, that's what that palette looks like. Really beautiful colors. And it has the shade names on the back and actually on the box, so that's good. Then I also have picked up, I ordered this through Sephora. This is the Golden State of Mind palette from ColourPop, and I ordered this when I had $20 off for the Sephora. If you are a Sephora VIB, they send out your 20% off coupon, or your 15% off, or I think it's 25 if you're Rouge. That's like in November, but then in December they send you a actual money off coupon. So I use that coupon for this. And this palette is gorgeous. This is a glitter-based palette, really glittery shades and metallic-y. You can use this palette wet, and it's really they say the colors pop even more when it's wet, and then this one as well. So that's why I'm like, I don't know what kind of look I want to do, because I have those palettes right there. I also have picked up, my sissy sent me this, and I want to tell her thank you so much. This is the Urban Decay Heavy Metals palette, and this is the actual packaging for it, right? So this is the box, and it has the shades on the back, and then you push it and it slides out, and there's a mirror right there, and then these are the shades. So these on the, I think this will be your left or right, but these right here where my little fingers are wiggling is the neutral side, and this is your pops of color side. So I was so happy about this one, because I wanted something. When I seen the Fenty Galaxy palette, I was like, oh, that's really nice. And then when I heard it was all glitter, I was like, oh, I don't know about that. But then after I thought about it and I watched a couple of tutorials, but I was like, oh, that kind of is cool because you have this all glittery palette where you don't have to like have the mess of like mixing glitter and mixing something to kind of make it stick to your eye. But I was like, I don't like the shades. I don't like any of the shades in that palette. So when I seen this one, I was like, oh, that's gonna be dope. Then I seen swatches of the ColourPop ones. I was like, those are dope too. So I didn't know if I should get just the ColourPop ones because they were less expensive, or if I should just go and splurge on the Urban Decay. But luckily my sis, you know what I'm saying, she gifted that to me and I really appreciate it. Thank you. And with my little, let me show y'all this. I gotta show y'all this. First of all, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get one of those little Huda Obsession palettes, right? So that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna get one of those because them colors are really cute. Those are right up my alley. First of all, why does this palette fit in my hand? So I'm like, where the heck is my palette at? It's not in a box. When I looked and seen that this was it, I was like, what is this? Let me just show you something because I did purchase this. This is her Desert Dust palette, and then this is the Mauve Obsessions palette. But and I think there's a mirror in there. Yeah, there is a mirror. I haven't used it yet, but that's what it looks like. The actual pans are just really close together. She made it so that this is like a pocket size palette, really travel friendly, and it's the same amount of product as her other palette. That's why I pulled this one out, just to show you guys. But look at that. I was like, what the heck? But yeah, they are the same size. I checked that out. So that's pretty cool. Like, you can literally put this in your pocket and do your makeup wherever you need to. But anyway, I really don't know what I want to do. I could do like maybe a red base and put some glitter on top, but then I don't kind of want to go for that. I was thinking red in the crease, black on my eyes, some glitter kind of thing. I don't know yet. Decisions. Okay. That is what I'm going to do. So I'm going to put this Pro Conceal on my eyes. And this is in the shade Toast. This shade is such a perfect shade for me. Like, I don't know, it just blends in so well. So I really like using this one. And look at that. All right, now I'm going to blend that out with this Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. I like this little brush for doing that. It just does it so nicely, blends it out real nice. Okay. So what are you all doing for the holidays? Here in my house, I do not do like the Christmas shopping stuff anymore, because for us it's just, when you are spending money on bills and then you have birthdays that are back to back right before the holidays, it's just impossible for me to do all of this Christmas toy shopping and things like that. So I do birthday shopping and celebrating that, plus throughout the year. You know how the kids are always asking for things, so they get it throughout the year, that it's like, why am I feeling so obligated when the end of the year comes that I have to do what everyone else is doing? No, I don't have to do that. That works for them. That's cool. But what works for me is that I do stuff for my children year round. So I don't feel like I'm obligated to wait until Christmas, that time of the year, for me to go ahead and become broke for one day. No. Nope. So I'm not doing that. But I know other people do, and I don't think there's anything wrong with it. If you have the money to go out there and do all of that, and that's what you want to do, I think that that's what you should do. And I feel like even if you have the money and you're like, you know what, I don't want to do that, you shouldn't feel obligated to do it. So I don't be feeling obligated to do it. I'm looking for my brush, my favorite brush, but I can't find it. Yo, this is crazy. I have the crazy amount of brushes. Like, it's really ridiculous. It's to the point where I don't even have a place to kind of put brushes anymore. So now I have to, like, I just have to stop ordering brushes. I love brushes though. I really love different eyeshadow brushes, blending brushes, really. I'm just using a translucent powder to to set that concealer. And all right, boom. So that's good. And I've been using this L'Oreal Hydra Perfect. I forgot what this one was compared to. Was it the Laura Mercier translucent? I don't know, but I like this powder. It's a powder party right now. So, I think I'm going to, I don't know. Gosh, I don't know. All right. So I am going to use this, and I'm going to take this real pretty shade in that palette. This one right here. That's so pretty. And let's blend that all over the place. Let me find a brush. Alright, we're going to use this MAC 224 brush because ever since I got it, I've only used it maybe like a handful of times. Oh, it would make sense for me to take off that little silly thing, right? Alright, let's see how this goes. Let's see. So I can see that color right there. And then I seen that MAC is supposed to be going like cruelty free, so they're changing their brushes to all synthetic fibers. And they had the crazy sale like at Macy's, but it was like a one-day only sale, and I was not able to get any of them, and they were all sold out. The ones I wanted, which was like their eyeshadow brushes. So I wonder if MAC is gonna actually have any kind of sales once they have the synthetic ones in, or when they know that they'll have them ready for purchase, will they put their inventory on sale for the older brushes. Then I want to get some Smith brushes because I've been seeing those recommended by a lot of influencers, but then I don't want to just, like, one brush is close to the same price as a MAC brush, if not a little bit more. Oh yeah, this palette is nice. That's pretty. I like that. So yeah, I was saying with our holiday plans, my son's birthday is January 3rd. So my biggest plan is to have like a little celebration for him inside of his classroom, and then get him a few gifts. And aside from that, I'm gonna cook on Christmas, but I'm not cooking nothing big and crazy because, one, I don't have no people coming over where it's like we need an extravagant amount of food. So I'm gonna make a roaster, a chicken roaster, stuff it with some stuffing. I don't make all that from scratch stuff. I'm just not that person. And so I'm gonna make that, and I make some yams. I was gonna do baked macaroni and cheese, but I'm kind of baked macaroni and cheese out. Like, my daughter was like, oh, I want some baked macaroni and cheese. I was like, yeah, nah, I'm not doing that this time around. I really don't want any baked macaroni and cheese, so I'm not doing that. And then I'm gonna make, what else I had went and got? I don't know, I can't remember, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna make. And then I want to try, I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with pasteles. It's a Hispanic Latin food, and it's like traditional for the holidays and things like that. I learned about it because where I grew up at, there were a lot of Puerto Rican people, and my mom's, she would always order them. And so when I was old enough, or from where I remember, you know what I'm saying, I started eating them. I used to love them. And then sometimes you could find them in like the restaurants, the Spanish restaurants. But sometimes some people, they lazy when they make it, and they'll leave the fat on the chicken, the pieces of chicken that's inside of it, or they'll leave the fat on the pork, and they don't really like do it properly like the old school Puerto Ricans do, and that makes me so irritated. So I don't really like to just get pasteles from anyone, but I did look for a recipe online, so I plan on trying my hand at that. It does call for like maybe like 20 ingredients, including like the spices and stuff like that. And then you have to basically wrap it in banana leaf and what is that paper? Is it parchment? Yeah, parchment paper. And then you string it up. And then basically you can either freeze them, or if, I mean, you plan on eating them right then and there, you know, I guess you would put them in the refrigerator, let them cool down. So that, I don't know. I don't really know if you plan on eating them right then and there, but I plan on making them for me and my children. And I hope they turn out really well because I love pasteles. Oh, it's so good. To be honest, I wish I did know somebody out here that makes them and makes them really well, because I would definitely have ordered some. Like, my mother used to order like a dozen. I'd be like, Ma, did you order the pasteles? Ma, did you order the pasteles? Like, oh man, I miss those days. I miss living in New York. Like, I miss New York City so freaking much. I really, really miss my home. It's cool down here. You know, my reason for moving really is more about what's best for my kids. And I wanted them to be somewhere where there wasn't so much influence to the negative. And being in New York City, like, and being in the urban areas, it's hard for them. It's hard for children. And when you black, it's harder. Like, I don't care what nobody say. No one has it. I ain't even want to say no one. I'm going to just say what I know. It's hard for black people in general. And when you're living in urban neighborhoods, poor neighborhoods, low income neighborhoods, it's just, it's difficult. And it is what it is. And you have to go ahead and do the best you can as a parent to kind of, you know, make those choices and be a good influence onto your child. And, you know, that's what I came down here for. Hopefully I did something good. And I'm going to take this smaller blending brush. This is the BH Cosmetics Rose Gold brush set. I think it's the Pro brush set, as a matter of fact. That's what they call it. So, and I'm going to dip into this beautiful red shade. And I'm going to add that to this crease area right here. Right here, like where you could push it in. That's what I'm going to add it to. And I have a new fur baby. Her name is Oreo. And she is a mix. So initially I was told she's a silky cockier. But when I asked more questions from the people who I got her from, she was saying that basically the dad is a Maltese mixed with Poodle, and then the mother is a silky cockier, which is a Maltese and a Cocker Spaniel mix, right? So she has more Maltese in her, but then she has that Poodle and Cocker Spaniel mix as well. So, yeah, that's her mix. And I just love her. Like, she's amazing. And my children love her. And I'm really happy that we have her. Like, I'm so happy we have her. I smile every day when I wake up. Like, I wake up extra early so I can let her out of her crate, because at the nighttime when we sleep, I put her in her crate just so that she doesn't chew up my wires, because she chewed up my phone charger wire. So I keep her in the crate at night also for that, and so that she doesn't use the bathroom all over the house, because I mean, she's a baby. She's only 2 months. So you have to start training them when they're small, because once they get to like 6 months, 9 months, and then a year, it's whatever they've been used to is what they're used to. Like, it's going to be difficult training them over. So I've been real diligent with training her and getting her used to the wee-wee pad, because I would prefer for her to use the bathroom on a wee-wee pad than to walk her outside and her be like in the grass and walk her like in the snow time or when it's raining. I really don't like to take them out in that weather, and I don't like to be out in that weather. So yeah. So I know this is, where we at? We on 20 minutes. All right, I'm gonna stop this. I'm gonna finish, you know, at least one eye, and then I'll come back, because I don't want to make this video 40 minutes to an hour. Like, nobody's gonna watch it, and then it's gonna be like, but why? So I'll be back. Okay. So this is what I came up with on this eye. So I'm gonna use this NYX glitter primer real quick. And I'm using a BH Cosmetics brush that came in this, it's called the Smoky Essentials brushes, I believe it's called. And just I'm smoothing it out on that little area that I created for my glitter. And this is my first time like using glitter, and it is so freaking dope. Like, I definitely want to do this again. So I may try my hand at another one, but I'm gonna do the one that I really want to do, which is with the black. I just didn't want to do, I don't know, I want to try something different. Just a little different for me. All right. And then keeping my eye down, looking down. This is the NYX Face and Body Glitter. And this is in the shade Copper, GLI04 Copper. That is really pretty. And what brush did I use? Oh, I used the It's My Ray Ray number 9 brush, and it's a lip brush. And I just dip my brush in there and applied it just like that, and smoothing it out so it's not like these clumps of glitter, which is not doing that at all. This glitter is really nice and it's small. Oh, it just looks so pretty. I'm gonna try some different glitter looks because, oh my gosh, I never did glitter before, y'all. Like, I'm enjoying using this glitter. And in that Desert Dust palette, there's actually a pressed glitter in there. I believe it's called Cosmo, which is like, I know it has some of this similar color in it. But I was like, nah, I want to use my glitters that I bought. I'm patting and smoothing it out just like I said, so it doesn't get clumpy. I want to make sure I get all the areas too. I wonder how I'm gonna get this off. Like, is it gonna be simple? Maybe the micellar water would be best to remove it, because I don't have no like particular eye makeup remover that's for glitter. I don't know if it's harder to take off or not. This is really fun. And make sure you go and check out my sis, House of GlamTv, because this is a collab. Ooh. Ooh, them eyes, girl, they sparkling. Okay, and then I took a little bit of black from the Morphe 3502 palette. Oh no, first, no I didn't. I had kind of wanted to try to transition the glitter into the outer area, whatever, I don't know. Don't ask me. I'm not no makeup artist or anything like that. I'm just honestly having fun with my makeup. Now, what brush did I use to do that? Oh, here it is. This is another BH Cosmetics. This is from their rose gold metallic, their metallic pink set. And I went into this shade right here, which I believe is called Uptight. And it's like a rose gold shade. And I put that on there. And then I sprayed it. I don't know why I did that. I just was being a little extra. I really don't. Okay, the thing that kind of scares me about a cut crease is how defined and sharp a cut crease is, and I'm not used to that. I'm used to blending things out. So when I see the cut crease on me, I'm like, no, it's not supposed to be that sharp. You need to kind of blend it out. So that's kind of why I went into that ColourPop palette and put that little color there, because it's just, I can't not do that. I just have to do it. All right. Then after I took that shade, I went into the 3502 palette. That black is black. Okay, it is not a game. It is black. It is called Wiz. I tape my thing inside. And I'm gonna just, ooh, gotta be careful. You know what I do sometimes? Like when I take too much on a brush, I just kind of play with it on my hand first to kind of take some of the color out. But you know what's really cool about glitter is that it doesn't have to be perfect. And since glitter is the eye catcher, it doesn't really make a difference how precise you are with it, or how you know, how much of a non-expert you are with glitter, because who cares? Everybody's just staring at how pretty the glitter looks. Or maybe that's what I'm gonna convince myself. Nobody's paying attention if it's perfect, which I don't care if it isn't perfect, because I'm having fun with it. And that's what makeup is about. It's not about how perfect it is. It's about how much you enjoy it. Then I went and I blended it. Like that. Let me see. Y'all. Alright, so boom. That's the end of that. Now for foundation, I don't know if I'm gonna do a wing. I don't think so. I think I'm gonna let this, I'm gonna put some lashes on. No, I do know that. But for foundation, I think I'm gonna use, I have this sample of the Urban Decay All Nighter foundation, which is the bomb. Let me see where we at. We at 26 minutes. All right, so I'm gonna do this off camera. But so shade 11 is a perfect match for me for my winter time, and then shade 12 is perfect for the summertime. It's very red. This is not as red as the undertones in this one. So I definitely want to purchase this. I feel like it is really, really a great foundation if you're an oily skin person. I don't know about combination, I don't know about dry, but for the summertime I'm very oily, and then in the wintertime it's moderate, so I can get away with using this because it's not drying, even though it's a matte foundation. So yeah, I'm gonna do that off camera, and then I guess I'll come back once, you know, I guess I'm finished or something. I don't know, but I'll be back. This is a elf brush. I mean, a elf brush, a elf blending sponge, and this one is really, really soft. I said elf, right? My bad. It is a BH Cosmetics Pro blending sponge. That is my fault. I'm trying to see where I had bought 2 of them when I won a giveaway, because I had wanted to try some different sponges. This one is really soft and squishy, like it takes no effort to squish it. Now the other one is a purple one, and I don't know about that one. It's a little hard. It's a lot hard. It's a lot hard. It's a lot harder to squish than this one. Now see, this is number 11 in that Urban Decay. Alright, I'm gonna use, I think I'm gonna use this Tarte Shape Tape to conceal with. Yeah, I am. Hold on one second. So I'm gonna use both. I have the Tarte Shape Tape in Deep, and then I have the ColourPop No Filter Concealer in Deep Golden. And that's the difference in those shades right there. I love that Tarte Shape Tape. I don't know how it works for everybody else in the world, but for me, it does the job very, very well. And I really like it a lot. And it stays matte. These, the ColourPop ones are a little bit, I don't know, it's something about them for me personally, but I'm gonna put that lighter shade right over here just to brighten up that particular area. And now I would like to use this sponge, but it's not that, it's a little bit too rounded, where this one is more pointy, so I can really get into this area. So I'm gonna use my beauty blender for that. I love the beauty blender sponge. It is my favorite sponge to use. I don't mind trying other ones, but I will always have a beauty blender. Like, as long as they make them and I can afford it and I'm still wearing makeup, like, you know what I'm saying, I would always have a beauty blender. Because honestly, I haven't tried every sponge in the world, but the sponges I have used, they're just not the same as the beauty blender. They might be similar. They may be soft, but then they may not blend out the same way. They may not be as soft, but they may blend out worse. Like, I don't know. I love my beauty blender sponge. I kind of be hurt when I hear people don't like it though. I ain't even gonna lie. They're like, I don't understand the hype. You don't understand the hype. Okay. But in all your videos, you know what I mean? This the sponge you're going for. But okay. You know, to each his own. Like, that blends out nice. I think I'm gonna add just a little bit more to ColourPop. Right there. And then I have another one. I forgot the color it's in. I think it's in tan or deep tan or something. And I don't like how it looks underneath my eye. For some reason, I feel like the undertones for the ColourPop No Filter concealers are like red, orange, and not really yellow when it comes to the deeper shades. And if I'm wrong and there is one that has a nice yellow undertone for deeper shades, let me know in the comments if you can. But I don't want it to be like 3 shades lighter than me. Like 2 shades is okay, you know, and I don't mind that. But 3 shades lighter than me, I'm not with it, and I'm not gonna use it. Powder like down here in this area, it just, I don't know, I don't like the way it looks, so I haven't been putting powder anywhere besides directly under here. Directly underneath my eye, I put some setting powder or translucent, whatever. Where's the one that I like to use? It's the oh, here it is. It's this one. I got this, I think, in an Ipsy bag. Pretty sure it was an Ipsy bag. And I always dust it off on the back of my hand so I can make sure I don't have too much. But directly under here, like. And that's it. Nowhere else. And again, right under there, and nowhere else. And that's what I do with that. And I'm not gonna hold y'all too long because it's already 34 minutes. So I'm just gonna finish the rest of my face and I will be back. Okay, so this is my final result. I went and threw on my this is the Sensational Custom Lace Wig Collection, and this one is called French Wave, and it's in 1B/burgundy. And I thought this was kind of cute, you know. I haven't worn my units in, oh, I don't know, maybe since around March of this year. So it's been a minute. No. Maybe, I don't know, I can't remember, but it's been a minute. So yeah, I put this one on, and I put some hoops on. And the lippy that I have on is actually from the MAC Patrick Star collaboration. And this one is in, the lipstick is Mama Star and the lip gloss is Mama Star. This is a satin, and then again, this is the lip gloss, and that's what they look like. Really pretty. I love the box, like, OMG. That is so pretty. But that's what that looks like, because I figured I didn't want to do nothing that was too bold or dramatic for my lips, because I want, you know, my eyes are already bold and dramatic. But I really love how it turned out. Let me guys let me know how you guys like it. I don't know, I enjoyed it. I had fun. What I did do is I went back with some of the NYX glitter glue, and in the middle of my lid and like a little bit above it, I took the what's that shade? I think it is called Cosmo from the Huda Beauty Desert Dust. Yeah, it is called Cosmo, that pressed glitter shade, and I put that in the middle, and then I went over top of that one with the shade Nefertiti. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. This is Cosmo, and then this one over here is Nefertiti. Hopefully y'all see that. But yeah, so I did that just to kind of give it a little bit more I don't know how to explain it, but like it makes the center of the lid pop more and kind of grabs light and things like that. I mean, the whole thing will, but that's what I did. And then the highlight I have on is from the It's My Ray Ray BH Cosmetics collaboration, and this has eyeshadow, highlight, and contour. And I use French Toast and Radiant. Oh my gosh, these highlighters are so freaking blendable. Like, they go on nicely and smoothly. They don't emphasize like your texture on your skin. They look amazing. Like, I would have thought that these were coming from like some high-end brand, but BH Cosmetics is like the inexpensive end of the spectrum when it comes to makeup, and these highlighters are the bomb. If you haven't picked up this palette, I definitely would tell you to pick this one up. And then I use like what else did I use? I took, oh, and then I had took like this pinky shimmery shade from the Mauve Obsessions palette, and I had just like kind of blended that into the inner corner with the French Toast and the Radiant shade. That palette is just beautiful, and yeah, I'm digging it. Again, I hope you guys enjoy. I know this video is very long, so hopefully you guys make it to the end and enjoy your holidays, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.